Hi students, it's Mr. Roderick again, here in the music bunker, high atop Mount Clemens. And our target for today is to learn to write a song using real music notation. In the last video, we learned how to draw notes and other music symbols. And in this video, we're going to learn about time signatures, bar lines and measures, and we're going to learn especially about 4/4 time signature. The first thing I have to do is erase all of these music symbols, all this music notation. Product placement. I expect some residuals for that. While we're waiting here, let's review how to clap and say the notes and rests we learned in the last video. Those of you who have been students of mine know that I have all these posters on the wall of the music room. Here's one with all the notes and rests we learned to draw and clap in the last video. I'll tell you what, let's play a game with these notes and rests. I'm going to try to copy this poster on my little music bunker whiteboard here. There's whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and the ever popular 16th notes. And the thing that's going to keep our steady beat is our trusty metronome. I'll put it down here so it provides a bit of a more steady beat on a level surface. And here we go. This is a whole note. Let's clap a whole note. 1, 2, and away we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's clap half notes. This gets 2 beats and that gets 2 beats, so this will be 1, 2, and this will be 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's clap quarter notes. Each note gets a beat. So this is 1, this is 2, you get it, and 3, and what is this? You got it. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 2 eighth notes to make 1 beat, so we say 1 and. This is 2 and. What is this? What is this? You are correct. Let's do it. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Excellent! Here's 16th notes. And it takes 4 16th notes to make 1 beat. So when we see a 16th note, we go 1 e-enda. What is this one? 2 e-enda. What is this one? You got it? And what is this one? Did you say it? Okay, we're going to start from the very top and go straight down with no stops. Are you ready? Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 e-enda, 2 e-enda, 3 e-enda, 4 e-enda. 16th notes are the most fun. You can rewind the video and clap that again until you get it down. But right now we are going to mix and match. I'm going to start on whole note, but then I'm going to jump down to one of these other notes and back and forth. I may stay on one kind of note more than one time, and you have to keep up with me. Are you ready? I'll help you out with a few of them, and then you're on your own. Starting with whole note, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16th. 1 e-enda, 2 e-enda, 3 e-enda, 4 e-enda, 1 e-enda, 2 e-enda, 3 e-enda. Whole note coming. 1, 2, 3. You're on your own. Half note. Eighth note. 2 and. Whole note. 16th. 1, quarter note, eighth note, 3 and 4, whole note 1, 16th note, 16th notes again, 16th notes again, 4 E and up 1. How did you do? You know, you can make your own note poster and play that game with your brother or sister or parents or family dog. Your dog would have to bark the rhythms though. Good dog, Fido. Or make a rest poster and clap the rests. Hey, your parents would love it if you did that because the rests are silent. Blessed silence. Just give your parents 5 minutes of blessed silence. That's all they ask. Let's try it with this poster. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, start with whole rests. Go. 1, 2, 3. Half rests. 3. Quarter rests. 1, 2, 3. Eighth rest. 16th rest. 1, 2, 3. Blessed silence. On the poster, you see a 3 on top of a 4. That's a 3/4 time signature. Time signatures look like fractions, except without the line in between the numbers. Look at the bottom of the poster. There are a lot of different time signatures down there. 6/8, 4/4 time signature, 2/4 time signature, 3/2 time signature, and a C and another C with a line through it that we'll talk about later. The bottom number is always 2 or 4 or 8 or 16. That's because the bottom number stands for a note, a half note, a quarter note, an eighth note. Get it? In our music books, they even replace the bottom number with a note. I guess that makes sense. The top number tells you how many of those notes you can fit into a measure. On the poster, you can also see bar lines and measures. See them? What's the bar line, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Bar lines are those little vertical lines that you see all the way through a piece of music. What's a measure? Well, I'm glad you asked. A measure is the space in between the bar lines. There are lots of bar lines and measures in a piece of music. But back to time signatures. The top number is what's important for us to know about. It tells you how many of those notes you can fit into a measure or how many beats there are in a measure. We're going to clap beats in a measure soon and find out about steady beat repeating meter. Now let's take a quick look at some real music so we can see the time signatures, bar lines, and measures and where they are in the music. We can see that in almost every piece of music, there is a time signature at the beginning. Here's a 3/4 time signature. You can see it at the beginning of the song just after the clefs and the key signatures. Those are things we'll learn about later. Here's a 6/8 time signature. In every measure, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, look! Here's a song from our music book. They have a quarter note instead of a 4, but it's still 3/4 time signature. Here's one of our cards with a 4/4 time signature. The notes in every measure add up to 4 beats. Here's the President's Song. It's in 12/8 time signature. Here's a piece of music that has a C instead of a time signature. Whoa, what's that? Well, the C stands for common time. What's the most common time signature? I'll give you a hint. It's the one on our rhythm cards that we use for our rhythm assessment. The one we will use to write our rhythm song. That's correct. It's 4/4 time signature. That's common time. Here's 50 Nifty United States. It's in 2/2 time signature. The 2/2 time signature is also called cut time. If you remember seeing that C with a line through it on the time signature poster, that's the same thing as 2/2 time. Cut time is what band kids need to know a lot of, because cut time is what we use in marches. So time signatures are at the very beginning of every piece of music that you might want to sing or play. Let's review what we already know about time signatures, measures, and bar lines. A time signature usually consists of 2 numbers. The top number tells us how many beats are in each measure, and the bottom number tells what kind of note gets the beat. There are a lot of time signatures, but the most common one is 4/4 time signature. The most important part of the time signature is the top number, because that tells us how many beats are in each measure. The C stands for common time or 4/4 time. The C with a line through it stands for cut time or 2/2 time signature. It's the time signature used in marches. Now the notion about repeating meters in music is kind of cool. In 3/4 time signature, in every measure, there are 3 beats. And if you were going to clap the beats, it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, through the whole song. In music, the first beat of every measure is kind of the strongest one. So that's why we clap 1 and say the rest of the counts. Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's kind of fun. Now, most songs have way more than just 4 measures, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way through the song. It's a steady beat repeating meter. Steady beat repeating meter. Say that 5 times in a row. Steady beat repeating meter, steady beat repeating meter, steady beat repeating meter. I can't do it. Can't do it. So let's play some songs in 3/4 time signature and see if we can keep a steady beat repeating meter to the song. Here's the song that you just saw that is in 3/4 time signature. So in every measure, we should be able to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it will fit the music. You'll feel the rhythm in 3. You'll feel the meter in 3. So try it with me. Clap with the little Mr. Roderick up here in the corner, and then you're on your own, and see if you can clap a steady beat repeating meter, steady beat repeating meter, steady beat repeating meter, steady beat repeating meter, steady beat repeating meter. Okay. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Could you feel the steady beat repeating here? That's awesome. Let's try a different time signature. Let's take a look at this piece of music that had the C as the time signature, which means common time. And we know that means which time signature? What is the most common time signature? You're right. It's 4/4 time signature. I did not mean to be threatening in that little interlude. Now, if in 3/4 time, it was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In 4/4 time, what would be the steady beat repeating meter? Can you clap it? Do it now. I'm watching. Yes, that's correct. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So please clap with the little man up in the corner. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the next clip, we're going to write a rhythm song and a song for an instrument like a piano or a band instrument. 1,